So you may have heard about the recent changes with Jellycat, and you're wondering if it's affected me and my business, as we are a supplier, a stockist for Jellycat. If you're not in the loop and you haven't heard about this, let me fill you in. Several weeks ago, Jellycat started sending emails to small independent specialty shops who've carried the brand, some of them up to 26 years. And in that email, we're notified that these stores would no longer fit within the Jellycat experience. So unfortunately, my store was one of those stores that received an email, and basically going forward, Jellycat was no longer going to supply us with any more Jellycat to sell in the store. To say that I was disappointed would be an understatement. I was obviously shocked because I had no idea this was coming. I had no idea that they were going to change the way that they distributed their product. We had no advance notice, so all of our orders ended up getting canceled, and effectively, as of the date we got the email, we were no longer going to be an official stockist. Now, I understand that this is a business decision from Jellycat, and I certainly respect it. And obviously, I don't think that anything is going to change anytime soon, even though I know a lot of people are really upset about it. I, too, was upset about it because I really love this product. I enjoyed selling it in the store. And I think the thing for me was I just loved the joy it brought to so many people, young and old alike, collectors, first time finding the brand. And it was just such a way for me to connect with so many people, both in the store and online. People would call me from other states to try to find their special thing. So I'm truly going to miss that exciting part of the brand. And I am really devastated that I will no longer be able to have it. But on a positive note, I have decided that I'm going to do a couple things. And I had been actually putting aside lots of merchandise with every collection that had come in hopes of doing giveaways at certain milestones for the channel. And obviously now, since the channel is going to be taking a little bit of a different direction and not focusing so much on Jellycat, I have decided that I'm going to accelerate those milestones and start doing my giveaways now. So I had set aside big pieces and fun pieces that are hard to find, retired pieces that have been retired for a long time. And I have a whole collection of them, and I want to just start doing giveaways. So we're going to start with one of my favorites, which is a smudge, and I'm not going to tell you which smudge yet, but you will be excited to see that we're going to be doing a giveaway, and you're going to want to make sure you're tuned in, make sure you're subscribed, so that way you know, because all the details for the giveaway are going to be posted first through YouTube, so you're not going to want to miss that. So I just want to thank you guys so much for being here and for sharing in the joy of something so much fun. I feel like it just makes people feel there's something so nostalgic about it too. So I love Jellycat. I still love Jellycat. I'm just, I'm bummed. I'm bummed that we are not going to be able to be getting any of the new stuff. But we certainly have plenty of the older stock, and by older I mean releases that came out within the last year. I did stock up on a lot of pieces, so I feel like we're in a pretty good shape. Now, in the meantime, if you have a brand you really love of plush, please drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear any recommendations you have of any of the products that you are looking at or you have in a collection right now. And if you want any details about anything that happened with Jellycat, unfortunately, I don't have that much information, but I'll share with you whatever I can. We basically just got a letter, and that was it. An email basically saying, we're not going to sell to you anymore. So, but definitely drop comments below, and I'd be more than happy to answer those as well. So make sure to stay tuned. We've got a lot coming up, and I really am so thankful to have you all here, and I look forward to seeing you the next time.